Ledger Nano S Plus. Is this really better than the Ledger Nano X, but at a cheaper price? Stick around, let's find out. So here we are. I've got the Ledger Nano S Plus crypto wallet. I didn't know that they had a new wallet out. Got the Nano S, the traditional Nano S, and I've got the Nano X. I've got these set up in multiple places as like a just-in-case kind of thing. So not all of my coins are in one bag, so to speak. So I saw the Nano S on Amazon, actually. It looked like it had a lot of the features that the Nano X did, but for like half the price. So of course I bought it. Not sponsored. Nobody sent this to me. Nobody's asked me to do this video or talk good or bad about any companies. Not like my influence would have a big sway one way or another, I guess. But either way, these are my thoughts on my hardware that I paid for with my money. So, I haven't done this in a while. Let's go ahead and open it up. Ooh. I like that presentation. That box looks better than this one on the Nano X. Oh, come on. It just says Ledger. Oh, that's kind of cool. So inside the box, the Ledger device itself, OLED screen on it, a couple of actually large interaction buttons. They're protruding out the side of the device. In comparison, it is similarly sized. Nano S Plus has a USB-C port opposed to a micro USB port, which is important in 2023 because everything's going to a standard of USB-C, right? Well, let's finish unboxing this before we do any more comparisons. So you've got your little secret recovery sheet, which is going to have probably instructions on how to use this, as well as your seed phrase. Yep. Oh, yeah, and there's a couple of them, of course, because you're going to want to put them in different areas. So, for example, and this is what I recommend doing. So, you get your seed phrase from the device itself when you power it up. You're going to write it down, 1, 2, 3 times. One of these I keep with the device and then put the whole thing in the safe. One of these I have a safety deposit box at the bank, and one of them is at a family member's house. And then in addition to that, I have a spreadsheet that has all of the wallet addresses and stuff on a USB flash drive that's also in the safety deposit box and at a friend's house. You've got your quick start guide, how to self-custody, getting started, use, care, and regulatory, blah, blah, blah. And, ooh, stickers. Nice. And it also comes, yeah, buddy, a Ledger branded braided USB-C cable. Very nice. So that's what comes in the box. Using this in the Ledger Live app is going to be the same functionality and work the same way as any of the other Nano devices do. So I will sync that with the Ledger Live app later. There's not really a point in doing it now. If that is something that you want to see though, leave me a comment down below and maybe I'll make a video on how to go through setting these up. As far as footprint wise, yeah, the Ledger Nano S, the original S, and the S Plus are pretty much the same size device. But this video is about comparing the S Plus to the Nano X. It is definitely larger than the S. It does have the physical buttons on the front, and this is battery powered, so that's kind of cool. I do appreciate that. So you don't necessarily have to plug it in to do your transaction signatures, or I look at it like a multi-factor authentication. If you want to send crypto out of your Ledger wallet, you need to validate the transaction, kind of the whole point of it all. Let's take a look at this though. Here we are comparing the Nano S, the original, to the Nano S Plus to the Nano X. And the new Nano Stacks, I just put this in here because it's coming out soon. I am going to get that one as well. So if this is the kind of information that you enjoy, go ahead and subscribe to the channel and click that notification bell so that you'll know when my next video about the next Ledger wallet comes out. And of course, if you're finding this helpful at all, I would appreciate a thumbs up on this video too. We're looking at 50 bucks, 80 bucks, 150 bucks. With the Nano S, you're very, very limited. You only get, typically they say up to 6 apps, but you can only get like 3, maybe 4, because the apps are the wallet for the token that you're wanting. The S Plus and the Nano X both have over a meg of storage, 1.5 meg and 2 megs of storage. Both have the same screen size. The Nano X looks like it's a larger screen size. It always looks smaller in person. I'm just saying. But they'll hold, 100 apps, 100 plus apps for the different token. I didn't put this on the comparison, but the Ledger Live system itself can also manage NFTs. But if you want to be able to manage NFTs in the Nano, you're not really going to be able to do that in multi-chain facets because of the limitation of the storage space within the device itself. So back to the X and the S Plus, and another similarity is they both use the USB-C connectivity. Now, a couple of the differentiators here, and this is going to be where you are going to decide what's more important to you: a cheaper device that does what you need to do, or a little bit more expensive device, a little bit more, double the price essentially, that's going to do a little bit more than what you're expecting, a little above and beyond. It also depends on what device you have. So the Nano X, the Ledger Live app, works with iOS and Android. And it also has Bluetooth built in. So like I said, it's got a battery. I think it's 150 milliamp hour battery, because the Nano Stax has a 200 milliamp hour battery. I've charged this thing maybe 3 times in 2 years. Then again, I don't use this much. This is for long-term storage. These are long-term storage needs. If you are trading in and out of different shitcoins, all the time, maybe get yourself a warm wallet instead of a cold wallet. This is like your safe. Anyway, moving on. So we've got Bluetooth 5.0 in here. We've got no Bluetooth, no battery, and it works with Android. Plug this into your PC or into your Mac and use the Ledger Live app on the computer. Works just fine. And for most people, that's gonna be more than enough of what you're trying to do. This is a nice to have. I'm not going to go into it in this video, but I do also have a Trezor 1. Leave a comment down below if you'd like to see me do a side-by-side comparison of Trezor and Ledger. Let me know if that's something you want to see. So we get back to the question now of Nano S Plus versus Nano X. Which is better for you? Probably 85 to 90% of people are going to do just fine with the Nano S Plus, and it's only 80 bucks, whereas this one's 150 bucks. I mentioned earlier that I got mine from Amazon. So traditionally, it is always best to go to the Ledger site to purchase your devices. Ledger has an Amazon store. So purchasing from the Ledger store on Amazon is a trusted source, as I understand it. I'll leave a link in the description down below that goes to the Ledger store on Amazon. That way you're going directly to the source. And that will be an affiliate link, so that doesn't affect what you pay, but it helps the channel come up with new content and be able to buy things like this to put out these videos. Because again, this is not sponsored. This came out of my pocket, so realize that I'm doing this for you and me, but mainly you, but also kind of me. So make sure you check out those links in the description below. Leave a comment. Let me know what you think about this video, and which of these wallets would you choose? The Nano S Plus or the Nano X? Obviously, I chose both, and that's an option too. In fact, I definitely do recommend multiple locations for you to store your crypto. Cold wallets, warm wallets, just be safe out there, because it is still the Wild West. Not your keys, not your crypto. Please hit that thumbs up on the way out if you found this interesting and found any new information that you didn't know before. And of course, thanks for watching.